Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria, and if you're new here, I vlog food kind of things, home life kind of stuff that saves money. So yeah, cooking mainly, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making scones. We're nearly at the end of the run of scones. I've been doing a run of them for the past few weeks, different ones. So today we're going to try and do a golden syrup scone. I've been scouring through all my food cupboards to see what I've got and things that need using, bits and pieces that are left, and see what I can do with it. And I keep moving this golden syrup in my baking cupboard, and I'm thinking I'm never going to get through all that before the date's out on it. So I'm thinking, what can I do with it? And then I thought, well, why don't you try making some scones with it and see what happens. So I thought that's what we'll do today. We'll give it a go. I'm also, while I'm here, I'm going to do it again tomorrow. And tomorrow, all being well, I want to do a baked golden syrup pudding, a baked syrup pudding. And we're going to do it in the microwave tomorrow, because I've always started them either in the slow cooker or the air, well, it's not there yet, or in the air fryer when it's there. And I've always ended up having to finish it off in the microwave because it's never seemed to work out. So I thought tomorrow we'll try and do a syrup sponge pudding directly in the microwave and see how that goes. But today we are going to be doing the scones, and we're going to be having a go at golden syrup scones. So it's just a basic recipe. I've been following the same recipe, like a rich fruit scone recipe, but today I'm following a plain recipe. And the reason for that is because there's sugar in the rich food one, and rich scone. There's sugar in that, and I didn't want to put the sugar in because I thought if I'm putting the syrup in as well and sugar, that's going to be an awful lot of sweetness and a lot of sugar overload, and not very good for you. So I thought we'll leave that out. So it is an experiment. We're going to leave the sugar out and we're going to add syrup in, and we'll see how they turn out. So I bring it down. It's all easy, straightforward. I've measured everything out ready. I've just got the 8 ounces of self-raising flour and 2 ounces of margarine, if it comes out. There we go. And I'm just going to rub that together and to make fine breadcrumbs. So we'll just do that. So really it's just 3 ingredients today, and that's what I like to do. Try and find something that's not got a lot of ingredients and not a lot of expensive ingredients either, and yet make something tasty. I like old-fashioned recipes, as in old school type recipes, them sort of things. I like the sort of dinners that my grandparents made and the desserts and everything. Although I think on my mum's side of the family, definitely there was a lot of bias towards desserts. They swung that way, I should say, because they grew all their own food and everything. Although they had good dinners and that, they had a lot of nice desserts as well. So I think I've taken my love of desserts from them. I always seem to be making dessert type things. Right, so I've no clue now what to do next. I think I will put the syrup in, and of course I've got to add some milk, so I'm going to reach for my spatula because mixing the syrup with that is going to be on my hands, gooey. So let me just get a spatula. I'm trying to work more with a spatula now instead of wooden spoons, because those of you who've been watching me a while will know that I've always preferred mixing with wooden spoons. But since Lisa bought me this silicone set at Christmas with all kinds of things in it, it's brilliant and I can't stop using it, so I like using it. And I'm not sure how much syrup to put in. I am just going to squeeze it. If it comes out, that's enough. We won't put any more than that in. So I've sort of gone around 3-4 times maybe. Let's just mix it in a bit. Now whether this will go clumpy in areas and sort of end up more in one scone than in another. I don't know. If I can just mix it in with the dry breadcrumb, it might just sort of, well, mix with the crumb and go a bit crummy itself perhaps and spread out better. I'm not really sure how much to put in, but if you do have a go at making them, and just put the minimum what you think at first, a few squirts round, and if you don't think that's sweet enough or you can't taste it and you want more, then next time you make them you could always add more. So I think that's mixed in. I can't see clumps of it anywhere. So we're going to add a bit of milk to this now. You know what I'm like with my milk, I always end up having to add more flour. I'm too liberal-handed. Keep pouring it. It's slowly coming together. I can't smell the syrup, and I couldn't find any recipes for syrup scones. Syrup cake, syrup pudding, but not syrup scones. So I thought, oh well, we'll just see what happens. You never get to do anything if you don't have a try, and all recipes must have started out somewhere with somebody throwing a couple of bits of something together and just seeing what it does. It's the only way to do it, I think. I don't want to make it too runny. The more scones I make, the more I keep thinking of different things I can add into them that might be nice. Do you know, I forget, I'm always turning my bowl that way and I forget I should turn it that way, but it's working a bit awkward. Maybe if I turn sideways as well. I've got to try and remember to do that. I'm terrible. I'm no professional. Never will be. Right, I've done all right this time. I haven't made it sloppy. So we'll see what that does. Now I'm going to clear these bits away, and I'm going to get the air fryer out because there's never room for everything at once. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, got my air fryer. I'm going to pop one of these grease-proof sheets in. Now I have preheated it. I don't always preheat them, as somebody had said they noticed I don't always do it. I do for bigger things, and I do tend to with scones, and I've often preheated it while I'm washing everything up and prepping for the next part. So I did preheat it for 2 minutes on 180. So yeah, I'm going to bring it down anyway, and what I'm going to do, like always, I'm not going to roll it because I get too carried away and it ends up flat. I'm just going to pat it down. Now this is definitely a much stiffer mix than the ones I've been making in the previous weeks. Sometimes I think, should I put baking powder in? Some of them I have, and I've not really noticed much difference, and then others I haven't, so I haven't this time. Right, we'll leave it at that, and we'll cut some rounds out and we'll pop them in there. Now another thing, if I'm doing savouries, I do tend to brush the tops with some beaten egg, but when I'm doing pastry for sweets, I don't know why, but I've never topped it with anything. I suppose I could with milk, so if you do, you know, that's fine. I don't know if I get any more out of here. I've done that a bit awkward. I get one. But yeah, I don't do it myself, but some people do. Right, we'll see if we can get a bit more out of this. Should be able to get a couple more. Try not to flatten it too flat. At least if I can get two out of it, then perhaps the last bit I'll be able to shape. I don't know if if I get 2, yeah. I'll just shape the last one and make a bit of space for it in there. That'll give me 3, 6, 9 then. 9 scones. I'll just shape this one a little bit. Not going to be a fancy one. We'll just shape it and pop it in. So there we are. They're in, and I'm going to put them into the air fryer. Now I can't smell any syrup or anything on them. I wobbled you then. That was me with the camera. I'm not very technical with anything. So we're going to put it on air fry. We're going to go to 180. And I'm going to do 8 minutes. Now quite often I do 10 minutes, but this mixture isn't as wet as what the others are. It's a bit of a drier mixture, so I'm just going to go for 8 minutes. Because the thing is, if it's not enough, you can always put it in for a bit longer, but if I've gone too much, there's nothing I can do about it then. So air fry 180, 8 minutes, find the on button, and off we go. So I'll see you in 8 minutes. So the air fryer just beeped. We'll take a look, see what they look like. Oh, they're looking quite good. They look nice. They look really good. Nice golden colour on top. I'll try and take them out and put them on a plate, and then perhaps you'll be able to see them better. They cook nice underneath, you can see, but I won't hold it too long. Right. Oh, swap hands. There we go. Right, so bring you around a little bit to get you away from the light so you can see. That's what they look like. I'm telling you what, success today. I'm crooked or wobbly. Turn you right round. Still feel wobbly. Got you balanced in my bowl. So professional. That's what they look like. There's my little one I patted together, a bit stunted. We'll taste test that one. But the others look really good, and they are thick enough to cut in half if you want to put some butter or something in the middle of them. So they've come out quite good, but we'll see what they taste like. We'll come back round. See if we can balance you. Just pop that in there out of the way a minute. Okay, so if we break, we'll break the shaped one. It's already got a bit coming off it. So you can see it's cooked nice inside, nice and spongy. Tastes a little bit because it'll be hot. That's nice. Can't really taste the syrup though. I mean, it's got a slight sweetness to it, but no more than if I'd put a little bit of sugar in. I think I could have got away with a bit more syrup, so it's quite nice. But it'd be nice slicing off actually with butter. Yeah, that's nice, but it could do with more syrup in it, or maybe if I'd put a little bit of sugar with it, I don't know. But it doesn't taste solely of syrup. Now tomorrow we'll try a syrup sponge, and we'll do that in the microwave tomorrow and see what that comes like. But they're going to be lovely with it. I'm going to put one with some margarine and butter on. Very nice. I do like scones. I want to show you something actually. While I remember, I'm looking at it. I put where I could see it. I was going to show you yesterday, but I was talking about my other channel. But I said to Lisa, you know, Lisa does her crocheting and that, and I said, oh, leave it out. I'll show everybody what it's like, because she thinks her crocheting isn't very good, and she's always going, do you think it's all right? Know what she's made? Crocheted it. A little motorbike. That's quite amazing. I could never do that, never. It's really good. I say that she should make them and sell them. I mean, it's even got the little exhaust pipe on it and everything. That's really good. I couldn't do that. I wish I could. But yeah, I said, well, I'll show everybody for you. So, because she thinks they're not very good, and I know they're good. And she's clever. She's really clever like that. So that's just a bit sidetracking. That's what we do on this channel. So that's that for today anyway. Before I go, I want to say a big thank you. I don't know about all this shout out business and everything because it's all very new to me. But I want to say thank you to Sandra and to Christine for the thanks. It might be super thanks it's called. I'm not sure what it's called. Don't think it's super chat. It might be super thanks, but you know anyway. So I want to say thank you so much for that. I'm really touched by what you both did, and you know, I got no words to say really, but just thank you so much, and I will put it to good use. So something either to cook with or something for the garden, something that we're going to use and put back into the channel. So thank you so much. So we'll leave it to that for today. Like I say, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll do a syrup sponge, and we'll just do it directly in the microwave tomorrow. We'll just deal with the microwave and see what it's like in there. So until tomorrow, thank you for watching and take care. Bye.